They called it a crusade, but it was no holy war. It was genocide. Thousands burned alive, cities reduced to ash, all because they dared to dream differently. This is the forgotten Holocaust of the Cathars. In the sun-drenched hills of southern France, the Cathars, the pure ones, built a radical Christian sect. They rejected wealth, preached gender equality, and believed the material world was a trap set by an evil god. They deemed the Vatican corrupt, a den of greed and vice, where the true message of Christ had been twisted to serve the powerful. The church would answer with fire. Their crime? Dualism. Believing in two gods, one of spirit, one of matter. A heresy so dangerous that Pope Innocent III declared them worse than Saracens. It began at Béziers. When the papal legate demanded 222 heretics, the town refused. His response: kill them all. God will know his own. For 2 days, 20-odd men, women, and children were slaughtered, Catholics and Cathars alike. The streets ran red with blood, the air thick with smoke and despair. The cathedral burned with people trapped inside, their screams lost in the chaos. Modern excavations reveal bones, charred at temperatures only possible in a city-wide inferno. This wasn't war, it was genocide. For 20 years, the church perfected its methods, employing brutal siege warfare, starving out mountain strongholds like Montsegur, where hope clung to the walls like ivy. 220. Cathars leaped into flames rather than recant, clutching each other in solidarity as they faced the inferno. The Inquisition emerged as a tool of terror, forcing neighbors to betray neighbors, tearing apart communities, and instilling a culture of fear that would last for generations. Cultural erasure followed, burning Occitan books, banning their language, and seizing their lands as though they could erase the very spirit of a people. A record lists 400 executions in Toulouse alone, a chilling testament to the systematic slaughter. Historians estimate up to 1 million died, a third of Languedoc's population, their dreams extinguished in the flames of intolerance. Some argue the Cathars were a myth, a fabricated heresy, created to justify land grabs and consolidate power within the church. But their consolamentum ritual showed true conviction, where followers chose starvation to purify their souls, believing in the promise of a better existence beyond this world. No Cathar text calls for violence. They sought only to live their truth. Their last words: forgive them. By 1350, the Cathars were extinct, their castles stood empty, their language, Occitan, was outlawed. The church had won, but at what cost? In 1904, Raphael Lemkin, the man who coined the term genocide, cited the Cathars as history's first example of a systematic attempt to destroy a people and their beliefs. Their destruction birthed the Inquisition, inspired the Holocaust's blueprints, and proved that mass murder could be sanctified in the name of piety. When we ask, how could the Holocaust happen, we must first remember Béziers. The Cathars' crime wasn't heresy. It was daring to imagine another world was possible, a world where love triumphed over greed and compassion over cruelty. For that, they were erased from history, until now.